Alright, so if you've been following along, you know virtual lab is all set up with Freesco as a router to keep my lab separate from my regular network. So I don't need DHCP addresses be given by my wireless router or vice versa from my DNS DHCP AD server in my lab. So this has worked pretty good. There is Pfsense, and I tried it a while ago, and it's really intimidating, really hard to do. A buddy of mine, he figured out how to do it, and I jotted down some notes. So, all right, let's see if I can follow through and help get this up. So actually, so right here you see 1060.10.1 is my internal, my LAN. 1066.10.38 is the WAN side coming out. And if we come over to our client machine, run command prompt, ipconfig, you see 1060.10.1, which is pointing here. And let's go to Google. Yep, so Google comes up, so we're good to go. So we know this is working. Now let's all right, read your system now. No. Shut down. Reboot. I'll just do it that way. I don't know the actual command to shut down. Should probably figure it out, but well, now I got Pfsense running. I don't need to. All right, so that is off. Okay, it's powered off. So you see I have one here. We're going to create another one. We're going to go new virtual machine, create, we'll call it P router. Okay. We'll throw out my ESXI 6 box. We'll choose a data store. All right. Here's the tricky thing. I think I chose Linux before when I had problems. You need to choose other, and then you need to choose FreeBSD 12 or later. Say next. This I keep bump it up a little bit if you wish. Hard disk, I always go thin. Okay. I need 2 network cards because you're going to need one on lab. Alright, well anyway, let's add device, network adapter. Okay, so they're both here. Browse, what do I have under browse? VM and lab VM, right. So the way this is going to work is you're going to have your LAN and your WAN. So WAN is my lab VM, is my VM network, not my lab VM. So let's go here. I believe this is how I need to have it. You can always double check that other machine. So finish. So yeah, just Google it, Pfsense. Download Pfsense. Come out here, AMD 64-bit CD ISO, choose your mirror, it'll go ahead and download. Once it's done downloading, go ahead, let's bring this guy up. We'll start it. We will, wrong one. Shut down. Where's P router? There it is. All right. So bring it up. Power it on. Movable disk. Now I downloaded it, extracted it, so I have 2.4.5 release. Select it. Restart your VM. Okay, that was interesting. Oh, Let's see. There we go. Just had to reboot it again. All right, multi-boot installer. Let it go. It'll do its thing. All right. I'm going to pause through a little bit of this, possibly. It doesn't take too long to install, but yeah, there we go. All right, so accept, install, continue defaults, auto disk setup. Basically, it's easy, just next, 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 theoretically, you know. So it'll go ahead and install, and we'll reboot. I'm going to pause it. All right, so finished. So would you like to say no? Reboot. I will go ahead and disconnect my CD. So it is disconnected. There we go. Booting up. Okay, setting up pfSense, initializing, should VLANs be set up now? I'll say no. Okay, enter the WAN interface name or A for auto detection. So vmx0 will be our WAN. vmx1, vmx1. Okay, do you want to proceed? Yes. Okay. So there we chose our two network interfaces. Okay. So as we see, it already took an IP address on my, we're going to call this the WAN port, on my regular network. And they gave a static 192.168. So let's go ahead and assign set interface IP addresses. We'll go to 2. We will do 2. As you see, 1 is DHCP, 2 is static. Enter a new LAN IP address. Oh, I hit numlock on that. 10.60.10. We'll go 100. Okay. Subnet, we're going to do 16. Okay, for WAN, enter the new LAN IP upstream gateway. I don't remember if I punched this in, but we'll try. 10.66.10.1. Alright, we'll just hit enter. Enter DHCP server is a no. Do you want to revert to HTTP as a web configurator protocol? For now, I'm going to say no. And there we go. You can now access the web configurator by opening the port HTTP versus HTTPS. 10.60.10.100. Okay. So let's go back to our admin PC. Bring up a browser. 10.60.10.100. Come on. Advance. Continue. I don't think I gave a password. All right. Okay. So we are now inside that router. So next, okay. Call it Pfsense. Rigslab.local. 1060, 10200. There's that. Okay. -5. I think that's where I'm at. I forget. All right. For now, we're just going to go ahead and come through. These, I did have an issue with. We have to uncheck these. Go ahead and hit next. 1060, 10100, 16, that's fine. Admin password. Okay. Reload. Now, if you recall, our gateway is going to be wrong. So while we set this up, we'll just say finished. There's a few things we're going to do here. So while that's going, accept, close. Okay, so here we go. We're up and running. Now what we need to do is go over to our DC and go to our router. 10.60.10.100. Add. Make sure it's first. Apply. Come back over to our client. Alright, see what we got. $10.60, 10.100. We still have the old one, but it is powered off. So if we 10.60.10.1, it returns with nothing. And we do get a reply back there. So let's go to Google. Pfsense. Yeah, look, it's working. It's great. Speed test. I know I did a speed test with Freesco. So let's see what we got here. So not behind this lab, I can get 350 down, 12 up. So we're not looking too bad. I mean, it's not it's slower. It's 100 meg slower, but all right. So that's good. So we're working now. This is all cool and dandy, and this was pretty neat. And my buddy, he was telling me, he's like, wouldn't you rather just get to this LAN, get to your machines here without having to bring this up and right click and say remote console just to get to say the admin PC, then bounce around. He said, let's see if I can remember where it was now. Firewall. Go figure. Am I not going to remember now? Services. I forgot the very beginning part. I didn't write that down. Services? No. System. Routing? No. Oh, NAT. Alright. So under Firewall NAT, we need to add some things here. So we'll hit add on the up. He says on the WAN, protocol, TCP/IP, destination, single host. single host or alias. And we're going to do 10.60.10.100. All right, destination port. Custom port. I'm botching it here. Hold on. Bear with me. HTTP from and to. Redirect. No. Destination port. All right. Scroll down. We're going to save it. Field IP is required. The field redirect target IP. All right, hold on. I'm going to pause it. All right, so I had to stop the video. Excuse me, I had to stop the video because I unplugged my headset and I lost mic. So anyway, here we go. So this is where we just left off, and this wasn't working. I'm not a network guy, and obviously I was in the wrong spot. So I fired up my other pfSense. My buddy told me, no, you gotta go Firewall, rules WAN. All right, so Firewall, rules, WAN. All right, which is right here. Now we hit the add up. Put up the notes I had. Move them over here. Okay. Pass. That looks a little better. WAN. IP4. Source. Single host or alias. And it's going to be, I'm just doing it from this one machine. So, pconfig. 1066.10.19. So 10.66.10.19. Okay. Destination. Have single host there. Oh, okay. Single host. Now we need the WAN port. So it's going to be a 1066. So if we come back over here, 1066, 1040, no, 1066, 1041. 1066, 10.41. All right. And we hit save. Okay. Now if we look at that, it should look like my other one. IP TCP one. Okay. Missing something. Port I have is 80. We'll leave all. The other one is IP. Okay, so do another up protocol any source destination any. So source single host 10.6.10.19 destination any. Apply changes. Okay. Now, from here, 1066, 1041, we have more to do, but just want to take a look. See, we can't even ping that right now. So what he said we need to do is on our machine, we need to add a route. So I'll copy it over, and we will need to change it to match. All right, route add 1060 00 mask 41. Ah, of course. Okay, let's do this again. Now, all right, route question mark, I believe it was print. Route print. This is probably the screen you saw I had up here a little bit ago. Now see, here's my persistent routes. Now I have both of them listed in here, but ping 10.66.10.41 still can't. All right, but let me think. All right, so from within here, ping 10.66.10.41. All right, we can ping outward. So I still have something messed up on the inward. So let's make sure we can still go out. Yes, we can. All right, let's compare these. Now I did have port 80. So 1919 would be 4141. 1919. That looks right. This one we had port. All right, so let's just take a look at this one first. If we edit WAN, IP, TCP, HTTP. Okay, yep, that's what I thought. All right, there to there. We will save. Now what is my admin PC's IP? 1060.10.2. 1060.10.2. Ah, still not going to go, huh? I've obviously got something not quite right. Firewall, rules, LAN, typing on LAN here. 3 of them. ****, LAN 80, LAN 443 and 80, anti-lockout rule. Anti-lockout rule. And yep, they look the same. Yeah, because I know we didn't change anything else. Alright, well, I'll have to poke into this some more. But still, here we go. Pfsense, you can get onto something newer. That Freesco is very old. Let's see. Download Freesco. So if you go to download, you're talking 2014. So you're six years old. So at least this way we can have this and the newer OS, a little bit more of a newer interface, web access, web GUI access to configure it, and there's more to do with this. Like I said, I'll look into it some more and try to figure out what I don't have quite set up, and then I'll add to it. All right, thanks for looking. Bye.